All right, ladies, gentlemen, other beings, welcome to a very exciting playtest of Icon. Full disclaimer, the vast majority of the Ardent assets you see here are from the Icon playtest 1.1, made by the same person who made Lancer, a tabletop RPG you might be familiar with, and Kill 6 Billion Demons, a webcomic that you should be familiar with. If you haven't read Kill 6 Billion Demons, go read it. Stop watching this stream. Leave. Go watch.
Okay.
Go read it.
Okay.
Yep. I'm sorry.
You can watch the replay.
All right. So this is Icon. It's a fantasy role-playing game that is heavily inspired by Breath of the Wild, Final Fantasy Tactics, Miyazaki movies, and that sort of thing. So we're going to do a quick playtest with some very light RP, and then we're going to get into the meat of this combat system. Because in this game you have a narrative character sheet, which is separate and distinct from your combat character sheet. But I'm going to go ahead and introduce the characters, starting with my right. I'm also using my patent-pended Photoshop dungeon mastering styles for this one. So starting with Nadia's character, why don't you go ahead and introduce her?
All right, her name is Nausicaa. She is a Trog Islander who has taken up adventuring the lands to see what this whole churning age is about. She is very tall. She's a middle-aged Trog, so she's got she's like maybe 8 feet or so and has like some gray streaks going through her dark hair and big horns, and she laughs big, she hugs big, she smiles big, she's big.
Hell yeah.
And she's very happy to be here. She's just a very warm, friendly woman.
And then going over to Tom, why don't you introduce your character?
Sure. I am Dallas. Dallas is a mercenary from several wars who tends to err on the side of the weak and the unfortunate.
Hell yeah. All right, and
He
what do
is
you got?
medium-sized.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you're gonna need to make him smaller than
You're right. Hold on.
my lady's big.
Yeah, I didn't realize size was such a heavily emphasized
There you go.
category.
About that big.
Yeah, that's right.
Important.
full
Nausicaa
head
is
taller.
she, they, so feel free.
Oh no, I should have asked. I
I am
okay.
he, him.
Ignore the pronoun thing that I set up. It's she, they. All right. Cass, tell us about your character.
Bell Coppola, a Pathfinder. And what race do you have there?
It looks like he could be a Trog or a Thrin. We're not sure.
We'll figure that out later. And don't worry
The
about
hat covers possible ears or horns, so
Yeah,
we don't know.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Important thing of note in this role-playing game, there are several fantasy races. So the Thrin are kind of like Hyrulean elves. They're like the quote-unquote default
The
race of the
humans-
setting. The human insert, if you will. Trogs are sort of like descended from demon, kind of like those...
Oni.
Kind of like Oni, yeah. But none of these have any mechanical effect on the game at all. Like, you can be whatever you want to be and be equally good at all things. You have a cultural background, which affects some of your skills. Like, as I understand it, my man Coppola over here is a Legio, which means you are like you were a traveler before you became an adventurer. These characters are from the world of Arden Eld, an ancient world full of forgotten magic and a lost civilization.
Where it's all grown over.
Where it's all grown over and very Miyazaki-esque. It's a lot of fields with like one sort of ruined robot and a bunch of wheat as you guys are traveling. You guys are a pre-formed adventuring party. You know each other and trust each other. We'll get into your relationships if we do like an episode 2. You're traveling north because you got word that one of the major cities in the region was destroyed by an Arcan ruin that came up from underground. You heard a tale of a massive clock tower of gears and other machinations, unlike any Arcan ruin before it. So you're traveling in that direction, but it is a ways to go. And as the sun gets low in the sky, you see a nearby village, which probably has food, places to rest, wash your clothes, etc., etc. And you actually, we're going to use this as a frame narrative to sort of deliver some more of the setting. They are putting on like a kabuki style play as the sun sets. They've lit torches. There is a person with a big ceremonial mask. And there's an old lady who has like a kind of palanquin kind of set up, and she's narrating. She's like, and then the elder Arcan Lords constructed machines that transcended the bounds of reality, challenging the very nature of humanity itself. But so high you rise, in mud you lie. They brought upon themselves a terrible doom, and their civilization collapsed inward on itself, buried under the dirt of the earth by time itself, forgotten and destroyed. Which is why, kids, when you see an Arcan ruin, what do? All the kids sitting in the front are like, run away! This play sort of goes on for a little bit as you approach, but when 3 armed adventurers enter a town, everyone sort of like stops and looks, including the old lady. What do?
Nausicaa gives them one of these, the up nod, like, just really friendly. Hey, how you doing? That is a great puppet show you're playing, but you forgot to tell the kids that that's also where all the monsters went.
Okay. So I feel like this is a charm roll. That does not look like it is a skill that you have.
Nope.
So you can spend 1 stress to push yourself to get +1 die. And we're just going to do a charm roll to see how this is taken by the village. And if anybody else wants to spend a stress to aid her, she can get another die.
I would be rolling a D6. Cool. And I am pushing myself, so I will mark stress.
Yeah, you can just... Yeah, there you go.
And Nausicaa has 3 stress, so we're already burning through it. Let's go. 4.
Okay, so a partial success.
So in true Islander fashion, she erupts immediately, just barges in, just like into the like audience, and is just like, yeah, and these ruins, all you actually can't control where they come up. So sometimes the ruins just come up in the middle of towns, like this one.
This is a little uncomfortable. I was like, one of the kids just like starts crying, is like scared. Or what are you 2 doing?
I'm handing out candy to the children.
Oh fuck!
Bust out some candy.
Yeah, like behind her back, like.
Okay.
Just conciliatory.
Especially
like,
the child who's
we're
crying.
Sorry
Yeah.
about her.
He does not. He's like, while still unwrapping it. He gets some candy. He's pretty hyped. Like, these are villagers. Like, they do rice patties here. Like, they have 2. This is a 2 ox town. So the fact that you're busting out candy is like pretty exciting. What do you do?
I'm just gonna kind of saddle up to whoever looks to be the town, not elder, but the person running things these days.
It is definitely that old lady on the palanquin.
It is the old lady.
There are a couple of dudes who are like in the 20 and 30 range who have like scythes and or nunchaku and or other farming instruments that could be used as weapons, who are like gripping them tight and they keep looking over, and she's like doing one of these. What do you do?
Yep. I'll go up to her and ask her, ma'am, looking for a place to kick our feet up for the night.
Oh shit, the accent is so nice. Okay. Based on that partial success, do you also want to try and make some sort of social roll, or just let it ride? Because right now she's like 50-50. Well, here's what she says, and then if you want to try and make a roll to improve things, you can. She says, adventurers of fortune are welcome in her town, provided they work for their keep. Shut up. Sit down, shut up, and watch the play.
Rightly said.
Nausicaa's gonna lean like to one of those fellas and be like, "My daughters would love to meet you.
He takes
You are
like
fine young men."
His eyes open, he like sweats, he takes like one big step over. And one of the younger ones is like, ooh, he starts to go and like grab his belt from behind and like pull
That's
him
the
back.
guy you want.
Hell yeah, that's a future son-in-law.
Yeah.
The play continues as they sort of outline the history of the setting, which is a long time ago, the Arcan Lords achieved levels of magitech that bordered on godhood. There's like a near singularity. They brought upon themselves a great technological arcane doom. There were demons, monsters, mutants. You should not go to Arcan Ruins. It's very dangerous for you to go. You should save that for the kind of people who want to go do that sort of thing. They also mentioned that even if you can collect the dust that accumulates in this ruin that is like a currency, It is a magical currency that you use to upgrade your weapons. There's also trades for a lot of money, which is what you guys do. It's not worth it if you're dead. So they're really impressing this lesson upon these small children. And the special effects are not bad. They have the Arcan Lord. They talk about the undead. Man, I can't remember the name of these things. The ghosts of the machine, as it were. A couple of guys come out and they have like painted on them. They're wearing like black bodysuits, but they have like painted in some kind of glowing green paint skeletons. And they talk about how the spirits of the Arcan were bound to these ancient ruins to serve for all time as monsters.
Nausicaa lowers her voice to the kids and she goes, they were exceptionally cruel too, which is how they got to those heights. Don't repeat that.
You get like one wide-eyed kid's like, wow! As the play wraps up, everyone's like, yay! This is like
just excellent.
This is like the yearly thing. You guys clapping and being supportive of this, like, pretty much tilts the needle to these guys like you. They're very excited. The elderly woman is like, yes, very good. Very, very well executed. Just as well as I remember it when my grandmother wrote it. Now, we feast. Bring out the boar. So they're like, there's like dancing and music happening at this point. You guys gonna like party?
Oh yeah, I'm dancing for sure.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember if I met this lady's grandmother, because Trog lived for a while.
I don't think you've... This is like a remote... My guess is that you are leading them on a shortcut to beat the other adventurers to the big Arcan ruin that you know about. So you're like up in the mountains. This is a very remote village. Okay. It's unlikely that you've met these people.
So probably haven't been here before.
No,
Got it.
Heading over a mountain pass.
Yep. It is at this point that the celebrations are rudely interrupted. Like they're doing the whole like clapping and playing like the violin, mandolin equivalent. And they sort of stop because somebody runs out of the woods. She is singed. Her clothes are burned. She's like a 14-year-old girl. She's crying like.
I'd pick her up and just sort of pat her off and just go, "Oh no, what's going on? What's wrong?
They took Lissa.
Oh, that won't do." And I'll go ahead and just put her back.
I know we weren't supposed to go inside the stories, but it was glowing and there are gears.
It's understandable.
If only they had seen the play.
Well, you can't blame them. They're young. You follow whatever glows. It's
okay.
Just do that.
The various parental units show up. Like a mom, like reaches out to get her kid from you, but she nods, like you're doing the right thing. They huddle up while you guys are like eating and drinking, or are you guys springing immediately to action at this point?
I think Nausicaa's going.
I don't think we have a choice in the matter.
Nausicaa's just like, I know this will delay us a little bit, but come on, what does a few hours spent helping out won't matter in the long run. If the other people get there first, they get there first.
Well, the impression you get after you talk to the kid for a little while is that an Arcan ruin has emerged within walking distance of this town.
Also, that's convenient.
The kids were playing in the woods, and it came out of the ground. They described it as a big box made of gears. That's about all you get out of them. But you know that an Arcan ruin this close to a town left unattended will eventually disgorge monsters, and these people are not equipped for this.
Yeah. Nausicaa's gonna, like, tip her hat up and be like, huh. You don't think that happened because I said it would, right? Probably not. This is fine.
Haunted by the possibility. You are a seer, so like,
oh no,
there is a non-zero, like, you understand that intention and words have power.
It's almost serendipitous that we were here.
But yeah.
Almost like it was fated. Not to gussy myself up.
Part of me wants to make a roll for the villagers to not understand what you're saying and think you did it on purpose, but this is not that kind of story. One of them's like, she said she did it on purpose, and then the old lady matron's just like, psh, like up the back of the head. He's like, ah.
That's how you do it.
So you guys head out to the ruins, I assume.
Indeed.
I don't actually have an image for this part. You're gonna have to use your imaginations as I describe.
I think
Is it after sundown?
At this point, the sun is fully like setting.
Okay.
Getting there.
But you're able to retrace the path fairly easily. It's a deer path. These kids were playing in the woods, getting berries, as children are wont to do in a neo-feudal Miyazaki-esque society.
is it like normal deer or like fantasy messed up deer?
Mostly normal deer.
They're
Oh, I
normal
love
deer, except they
that.
have one extra tooth.
Not where you think it is. No.
It's a molar.
So it is very easy for you to find the 100-foot on a side mass of clockwork gears that has emerged 50 feet out of the ground.
Ooh.
If you do some circumspect walking, you can determine that this gigantic cube of machinery came out of the ground, destroying and disturbing the local forest. And as you approach it, you realize that there are no animal sounds anywhere nearby. It is completely silent, except for every couple minutes or so, the ticking of the gears goes clang! Like the entire thing tries to move, but it's like it's stuck. Like something is making it so that all of the interconnected gears try to tick over, and then something goes clang.
Okay.
Would
There's
we know if fixing the gears would be beneficial or like hazardous to us?
You can
I
make
feel
a
like it's probably not.
you can make a tinker roll if you want to try and figure that out.
No, I don't.
I'm
I don't care anymore.
one way or the other. It seems like we need to stop it from doing that. Either make it go or make it stop
Is
altogether.
there like
There is
any
a
clear
portal. There's a
entrance?
20-foot, well, it's 10 foot tall, but it is essentially a 20-foot square door right in the middle where this thing emerged out of the ground.
Oh, convenient. I don't have to stoop to go in this one. Let's go.
After
Okay.
you.
Might want to survey the situation a little bit prior.
Nausicaa like stops and they go, huh? Oh, you're right, probably.
All right, let me
this
do
might
some
be,
jiggery pokery here.
Might be a bit dangerous.
All right. Yeah. Okay. So as you carefully, trepidatiously enter the gears, let's see here.
Are they of war?
Say what?
Are they of war?
No, gears
They're
are box.
not currently at war
Like
with you.
Gearbox. I missed that studio.
Oh man, are they still around?
No, I don't think
Okay.
so. Or if they are, they're
I think they do. All right.
Maybe.
Don't they
Yeah.
make like Borderlands?
Oh no, there's gears down there. It's just hard to see.
I think that's someone different. I don't know.
I don't think so.
All right,
just saying I
so
missed the Gearbox
you find
studio
yourself
that gave me Halo
inside of a
NPC.
100-foot by 100-foot cube. The floor is a mass of gears that are attempting to tick over, but not succeeding. I will go ahead and place your characters on the battle mat here because we're going to get into initiative real quick once I finish describing this.
Everybody
room.
better have a catchphrase for the beginning of combat.
All right. Nadia, I did not, let's see here. Bliet. I did not, how many hit points do you have, Nadia? I think it should be 24.
Oh, that's right. We're on a different character sheet now.
So you're going to switch to your second and third character sheets.
6.
So you have 6 per, so that's your health. And your
Yeah,
hit
it's-
points
So it
is
would be
your
24.
health times 4.
Cool.
I think we all got the same.
Yeah, I think we all have
numbers.
the same.
Yep. All right, so I will. You guys are set up, and then I will present you with across the way of these gears that are just sort of jammed and ticking over every once in a while without completely rotating. Standing outside of this obvious other exit, there are actually 4 doors horizontally, and then a portal in the middle. But the doors on the right and left are fully filled with gears. It's just a wall of cogs. The door on the far side that is being guarded by these Arkwright soldiers, these haunted sort of Necron-style ghosts, is open, and there's a green glow coming from it. And then there's the way you came. And there's also, go ahead and give me a survey roll before we start combat here.
I got a point.
So do I.
Same.
Okay, so how do we do
Everybody
a roll?
or just
So you just roll as many d6 as you have dots in it, and you take the highest result. 5, 6 is a partial success, and 6 is a complete success.
3.
3?
We all got 3.
Nobody notices anything. Moving
Nope.
on.
And how big of the cube is this?
This is the whole cube. It is, I believe, 100 feet on a side. if I
Okay,
remember
so
correctly.
that part up there might be open to somewhere else.
Yes.
It's open to the other side of the cube outside, or
so
something deeper.
you got a 3 on your survey, so I can't, in
All
good
right.
conscience, give you any information. All right, so we're actually going to start combat here as these machines who were standing stock still in a sort of like pose like this, all in unison go into like a shink combat stance and like snarl at you with undead fury. The way initiative works is you guys pick a guy to go, and then I pick a guy to go, and then we go back and forth until we're out of guys. In combat, you roll a d20 to hit. You have 2 actions. Some of your attacks are heavy attacks, which cost both. Otherwise, you can do a light action. Making a basic attack is always an option, which just does your regular damage. But you should probably use your abilities because they're like way better. And that's pretty much it.
Well, all right then.
So whoever wants to go first can go.
So it's the start of combat.
Yeah, so you get
So
your
I
tarot
will-
cards. Holy moly. So you're
So
playing the
I-
Mendicant Seer.
Yes. So it is the start of combat, so I will draw 5 cards. And these persist through combats. Discarded cards go into a discard pile. They made a whole other card game for this.
Yeah, you have a sub card game.
Alright. Discard pile and draw it as your new deck. Okay. So. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay,
And
those
then-
are face up. Yeah.
Should they be?
No, I was just
Okay.
like, it looked like it was the back of the card, but then they're all different, so I was like, what the heck?
All right. So,
Yeah, the Mendicant Seer is bananas. You draw like 5 tarot cards, which each do crazy things when you proc your blessing ability.
allies can discard 1 blessing token anytime to allow me to tell their fortune. As an effect, discard a card from my hand and immediately apply the effects to my target, no matter the distance or if I can see them or
Ooh.
not. If I have no cards in hand, instead draw the top card of my deck instead, apply its effects, and then discard it.
So one of your
So-
actions is bless. You pick a ally character within 3 squares, and they get blessed, which is a status ability, and then your subclass lets them spend that to do tarot card things. So if you're going to go first, I'd recommend one of your actions at least be bless.
Yes.
You might throw a cure on somebody as well, which is another one of your base actions as a mendicant, which gives people vigor, which is temporary hit points. So cure and bless might be a strong opening gambit.
Do we want her to go first?
Yep.
All right. I will go ahead and let's bless Dallas and cure Fel.
All right, so I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, cure just gives 1 extra temporary hit point unless they are below half.
Yes, vigor 1.
All right, so I've got you marked as vigor 1, and I don't know what I'm going to do for a blessing. I guess I'll just put like a circle next to you so we remember. There you go, a little green circle. All right, so I am gonna have one of these sweet skeleton boys go next, and they are going to. I think they're just gonna dash because they don't have any range type stuff. 1, 2, 3, and then you can run as an action to move 2, and then you can dash as a full action to move your dash speed, which for these guys is 3. They have to move around this portal in the middle. So that's how far he gets. And that's all he's got, really. So now it's back to you guys. Yeah, thanks for the camera setup is nice. The welcome to my sweet Photoshop styles of dungeon mastering. This is literally being run in Photoshop right now because that's how I do it. All right, so now it's up to one of you two to act.
What's his range?
He is 3 squares right now, or actually 4.
Might be.
You get to move as a free action. So you
Yep.
get a move and 2 actions.
Yeah, if you want to go ahead.
Do you mind if I redo this just to be thematic? Because this is just rings.
Yeah, sure. Sorry.
Shots range 4, so I want to move somewhere this way a little bit.
1, 2. What's your base speed? 4.
Yep.
So you could get like over here and still hit him.
Perfect.
Okay.
Then,
Strafe shot.
what do I roll?
It's a D20 plus 1 to hit. Because you are a level 1 mans, and you get the plus 1s.
17.
17! His armor class, let me look it up real quick, is 6. So you hit him real good. Also, if your total is 20 or higher, you crit. So you didn't crit this time, but you can crit. It is a thing that can happen.
How much?
Alright, so what kind of damage does it say it does? Is it a light ranged attack?
On hit, deal light damage. Yep.
So your light
attack.
damage is a D8. You roll a D8. I will say, oh no. This man's forgot his hit points. He left it behind.
He might need those.
Oh no, he's advancing.
Bring hit points over here.
Yep.
Okay.
Throw your hit points. Oh no, he's got AirPods. He can't hear us.
That was a 4.
Alright, so you blast this man with your holy hand cannon. He raises his shield and absorbs 2 of the damage, revealing that these guys have armor 2. But he goes down to 27 hit points. Now I will go. I can't.
got one more.
Got another action?
I got
Do it.
Do a little dash, right?
Yeah. What do you want to do?
Is diagonal?
No diagonal
diagonal?
movement, I don't think.
Okay.
Correct me if I'm wrong, chat.
I.
I'm gonna just pop over into that corner.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're still within range 4. So you can shoot him again because you have 2 light actions.
I'll do that again.
So a light action is 1 action, a heavy action is 2.
Yep.
And
Do that again.
I will remind you that you have a class feature that says on your 3rd attack, every time you make your 3rd attack, you get an automatic critical.
Yep.
Oh shit! Vagabond gets diagonal as a trait, so you get diagonal
it.
movement. So you were here.
Yep.
You want to go like this, and then you got another movement.
Am I still in range if I'm up there or no?
I don't think so. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think so. No.
Okay, I'm fine.
So you might
That's
just
a
still
good
stay
start.
there. Yeah.
So roll d20. 11.
That hits.
And then 1d8.
D8. That's
6.
6. Or minus 2 is 4. So he's down 23 hit points.
Chipping in a little bit here and there.
All right. So now I will activate another one of these Deuterinos, who will 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now he's adjacent to you, which means we might have to look up whether or not you can do ranged attacks while adjacent to things. Freelancer has run and gun. He can keep moving. So you could actually move at the end of that shot.
Yeah, we're gonna.
You also have an ability. Run and gun is one of your traits that you have as a lancer or a freelancer that lets you shoot in the middle of your movement, which might be relevant in the future.
We're gonna.
Thank you, chat. Thank you so much for helping me.
Dip back down a little bit.
Seems right. Get the hell away from these
One
Zambonis.
more down since I can go diagonal.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Like right here.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. So that was his cool go. Meanwhile,
Does he attack or is he just?
he moved his full 6, so he's done.
No.
I think it's your go, Mr.
Yes.
Demon Slayer.
Can you move me 3 forward?
Yeah, I can move you 2 forward and then you run into this guy.
Yeah, I mean, good. That's yes. You achieved what I wanted. Because
Excellent.
I'm gonna hit him in the head.
You gonna bonk him real good?
Yeah.
What you using?
I'm gonna use my demon cutter, and I can also, because I'm a stalwart, I get 1 free use of a heroic ability.
Correct.
So I'm gonna use it to up my damage on this thing.
Oh, shit.
And is he bigger than me? Like larger than me?
No.
Okay. So it's just boost my damage.
You can also discard your blessing token if you want.
He's blessed. I'm cured.
Yes.
I'm gonna keep it.
Okay.
Alright.
18.
Eight.
So it's a 19.
That'll hit.
And it's gonna be 2d6 points of hit.
2d6.
8 damage.
Woo! So armor reduces it by 2 down to just 6 damage, which puts him at 17. So your giant bone weapon carved from a leviathan just like crunches his helmet, flakes fly off, his body crackles a little bit
But
as
he's
it
not dead
temporarily stops existing. But he's nowhere near. He is almost bloodied, and your hit points almost got left behind.
I don't need those.
yet. Nah.
All right, so all 3 of you are gone. So my last 2 dudes are gonna go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they're bunching up. It's gonna get real ugly here. Okay, so they actually get to pick, since they're at the bottom of the initiative, who goes at the top, I believe. Let me double check that real quick. I got the rules PDF right here. He said. Na. Basic actions, tactical combat.
In a little bit of a bind here, I tell you what now.
I'll tell you what.
Tell you what,
What?
Now,
Turn order.
what we got here.
opposite
Is a
side that ended the
situation.
last round. So you guys get to go after they went. Okay, so you guys get to go first in the next round. Who do you want to go? Who wants to go first?
It depends
What
on
do
if
we
you
say?
need to move or not.
I
Is
mean,
moving vital to our strategy?
I might need to.
Because my action is not time
You
sensitive.
able to tank a good bit?
Well, not only am I able to tank, but unless he can squeeze onto the square that's got like a corner of it on a gear.
So any square that has at least a little bit of gear in it is you can stand on
Okay.
it. I'm assuming you guys are like
traverse that way.
no, he can't. You still can. Literally any amount of gear
Okay,
is a square.
single space here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not
is
worried.
available.
Yeah,
currently,
we're assuming
so-
that you guys are like nimble and performing at the best of your ability, so you're not going to make rolls for that kind of shit.
So I might want to.
If you were knocked off of the thing, we have to go into the falling off of ledges rules for this game.
you know, let's not see about that.
So it looks
Time
like
for
it's
more
going to be
It
yeah,
doesn't
shooting
matter to
time.
me.
Well, okay. So here's my suggestion for you,
Mhm.
having made your character and am currently obsessed with freelancers.
Yep.
You have a heavy attack called Astral Chain,
Yes,
which is
I
going
do.
to take your whole turn, but it's your 3rd attack. So if you hit on it, it's an automatic crit. So you could use that to just whip the shit out of this weak one. The only issue there is you have to get in position to do that, and you
Mhm.
might also, depending on how the AoE works, you might catch your friend in it. Let's look at what the Astral Chain does.
Yeah.
All right,
You know how
so
to decipher.
Astral Chain, heavy ranged magical. It's ranged?
Mhm.
Okay, so it's not a line, so you just fucking whip him. You can go around your friend. On hit, heavy damage, critical damage. When you hit them, they are marked. You can deal free damage to them, and then if you critical hit, you can pull them towards you. And if it's a finishing blow, which is if they're below half their hit points, it does some more stuff, but he's not below half his hit points. So that's what I would recommend.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. If it's relevant that he's below half hit points, let me hit him first.
Yeah.
All right then.
Now you guys are cooking with
Yep.
gas.
All right, so I'm gonna punch him with my demon cutter.
All right.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. That's a 12.
12 will do it.
All right, it does light damage for 1 damage.
1 damage.
Yes, but it does have an effect. My target must physical save or become vulnerable.
Okay, that's super important. I don't know what the rules are on when armor negates damage, but I'm going to say that the effect still applies, and correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but that's how I'm going to rule it for this one. He's going to make a physical save. He just needs to roll an 11 or better. He rolls a nat 20, so he's good to go. Vulnerable would have been crucial, though, because it gets rid of all of their armor and resistance, and I think it does bonus damage on top of that. So if and when that becomes a thing, it's going to be fucking brutal.
Well, I tried.
Well, you have another attack or another?
If that was a
Alright.
heavy attack, you don't have any more
No, it
attacks.
wasn't. It was a light attack.
There you
It
go.
only became a heavy attack because I boosted it.
Okay.
So you-
So you want to try and hit him again?
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna try to hit him again.
All right.
Yeah, it's 15,
Hell yeah.
and then 6 damage, and
Woo!
the same test again.
All right, down to 13. He is going to have to save to become vulnerable. Got a 3. We got to look up what vulnerable means, boys and girls, and non-binaries.
So I noticed some of these abilities only say, like, action on it. Is there no, like, cost or...
How the fuck do you spell vulnerable?
VULNERABLE.
All right. All damage taken increased by 1. Okay, so none of that. I was thinking of exposed from Lancer, but vulnerable is just plus 1 damage. Not bad.
Oh, that'll help you.
All right, and he is below half hit points because they have 32, so half is 16. So I'm going to have this guy go next just so he can try and get some value before he dies. He has 2 attacks. They are smash and bash. Oh, slash and bash. Sorry. Slash. He's going to attack you. If he hits, he deals light damage to you.
Okay.
Hiya. All right, I got a 10. Actually, no, I got a 9.
What is that compared against?
So it's your defense value, which should be printed on your job character sheet somewhere. It's right below your armor. I think it is an 8.
8, yes.
Yeah. So he does hit you.
Yes.
For 2 damage.
Well, I have 2 armor.
So you do not take any damage. However, let's see here. What does slash do again? He has an adjacent ally. He gets true strike. 1 damage on miss. Okay, so on miss it just deals more damage. And now he is going to bash you.
Okay.
So if he bashes you, you'll become dazed, which is a status effect that is not good. What it does exactly, we're going to have to look up. He does hit you for another 2. You will become dazed. We will look up what the hell dazed does in this game. All right, dazed. Oh my god, so it's a minus D6 on attacks.
Oof.
Okay, so he cracks you across the head with the shield, and you do like the one of those. Let's see here.
Good thing I already went.
So dazed. Does not say how long the daze lasts. So I'm gonna say until the end of your turn. That seems fair. Or maybe it's a thing that needs to be cleansed and I'm wrong and these dudes are like hard mode supreme, but that seems fair to me. Okay, so now we're going to do the sweet Astral Chain.
Am I in range of him? Or
It's range 3, so if it's diagonals for range, then we're good. Let's take a look.
I mean, I get to...
Attacks, attack rules. Including diagonally. Okay, so it's all diagonals. We're in a non-Euclidean geometry space where diagonal is the same.
All right, then.
All right, so you can just whip the shit out of this man and then move later if you want.
Is it D20?
Yep.
7.
So you have a +1, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have fantastic news for you, my friend. His defense is a 7, so you hit him.
Oh.
It's a critical hit, 3d8 damage.
8, 5, and 3.
All right, Demon Hunter is sturdy till his turn.
So that is 16?
16 damage. Holy moly. All right.
Was he below half health at the start?
Oh, yeah.
So finishing blow?
Yeah, what does the finishing
Or
blow
if
say?
Bloodied. Was it meter finishing blow, your actions with finishing blow become
So,
more powerful when they...
Yeah, it's going to be over here.
Alright. Mark your foe is marked, hit or miss, as long as your target is marked by you at the start of your turn. If they're in range 3, they take magical piercing fray damage from you as a bolt of lightning shoots between you. Critical hit, you may shove your target 1 space towards your finishing blow. You sink a magical sigil into your foe. While marked, you can use your standard move to teleport within range 3 of them. So... does that do anything beneficial
so he is
now?
marked. We'll give him a little marked icon. I think probably a star. That. And we will ungroup this. Now he has a sweet ability called Defiant, which is where when he would die the first time, he goes to 1 hit point instead. So you unleash a devastating holy chain attack, just whoosh, and his armor like shatters. He's like blah. There's like a radiant light. You can see his silhouette in it, and he's still standing there singed afterwards, his soul is bound to this machine, and he will not give up until he is fully, completely destroyed.
Well, that ain't supposed to happen.
All right.
Damn.
So,
And that was what kind of attack?
it's a heavy attack,
Heavy.
so that is your
so
turn.
that is it. I don't get any movement.
All right, so this man is going to bash you and then potentially slash you. We'll see how he's feeling. He does hit for the bash for 2 damage, and then he will slash, which also hits for a total of 4, and you are dazed.
So I got 1 vigor.
Yep.
So it eats that. Total of 4 damage.
So you're down to 21. Yep. And the other guy's going to move 3. He's going to dash, get adjacent to his mans for the bonus, and then go ahead and hit you with a slash, which gains True Strike because he's next to his mate, if I understand correctly. I have to look up what True Strike means. True Strike ignores evasion, dodge, and guardian. Okay, so you don't have any of those things currently.
Oh.
He got a 19, so that's another 2 damage. Down to 19. All right, so that's his go. Did I just have 2 guys go in a row? I think I did, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that hasn't happened. Oh no, the entire battlefield starts moving.
The gears.
Let's say that will happen.
These Elden Ruins.
Rewind. You're at 21.
I'm gonna assume the stats are gonna end how they are.
Well, you know,
We'll see.
you never know.
We'll see.
We still got to
First
have
one
the
did
seer
daze
go,
me,
though. Yes. So on your turn, you'll be at a penalty to act.
So for range of abilities, if something says line 4,
Yes. So if
does
it
that
says
mean it has to be on the same line as you within 4 squares?
so, a
of
line
you, or-
4 affects everything in a straight line from your character.
Okay.
So you can also do it on a diagonal. So you could do a line 4 and hit these guys right here.
Okay, and it says line 4 and cross 2.
Okay, so that is a combination move. So it is a line 4, and then somewhere within that line, it is cross 2. So like an X going in orthogonal directions, 2 spaces.
Yep. So the 1, 2, 3, 4, and somewhere along here,
Yeah.
like
Okay.
a T across.
So
I don't think there's a way that you can use it to hit more than 2 people currently.
Yeah, there is not. Well, you can hit 3. You know, just this person here.
Yeah.
Don't
do
do
that.
that. Don't hit our person.
I'm going
Let me zoom out so
to-
Chad can
Remember,
know what the hell I'm talking
That's
about.
Dallas.
That's Styles, baby.
Don't hit Dallas.
Let's see.
Yeah, I think zapping the 2 right by me might be a
Yeah, I'm okay for now.
good thing.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go diagonally that way using the ability Astra.
Okay.
It is an auto hit.
Sweet.
It deals light damage, inflicts frostbite, and staggers.
Ooh, and staggers. Okay.
And it's a heavy action,
What the
obviously.
hell does stagger do?
It's got swagger.
It says it combos Fortuna.
So stagger, let's see here. I'll get to combo in a second. All attacks gain +1 boon against staggered characters. Holy moly.
Ooh.
That's pretty good. So combo abilities, the combo portion of it triggers if the last action you took was also a combo. If you do a
Okay.
combo and then another combo, the next combo has its combo feature, which happens before the actual thing. So on
Okay.
your next turn, if you do Astra again, you will do Fortuna, then Astra.
Okay. And then
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I love to describe. Somebody in chat said excellent GM combat description.
yes.
Can't just be numbers. You can't just say numbers
It
and
also
subtract hit points.
says fray damage.
Okay, so fray damage is just the damage right here, just one. These
So,
guys have armor,
one.
so I don't know if fray damage and armor, I don't know how they interact, so I'll look it up right now.
Yeah. And then I believe.
I don't think fray damage. Yeah, so they have 2 armor, so this fray damage is not going to affect them. Correct me if I'm wrong, Chad.
And then movement is counted as an action also?
No, you get a free move every
okay.
turn.
So I'm going to move 1 to the right and up 2.
Like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's mine.
So you auto hit these dudes for light damage, though.
Yes.
So roll a d6 and let me know. If you get higher than a 2, you'll deal them some damage, which is
light
good.
damage and inflict frostbite.
Oh yeah, they also have frostbite, which is super critical.
2.
Okay, so they don't actually take any damage because they have armor, but they have frostbite, which
And are staggered.
we're gonna do like a sweet double star, sort of like light blue situation, and they're staggered, so your attacks get bonuses on them. Holy moly, mendicants! All right, so frostbite means that they're taking 1 damage that I know for a fact pierces armor.
Ooh.
Until it gets cleansed, which they don't have a dude who can do that. So they're going to take 1 damage at the start of their turns. Other than that, they're staggered, which we're just going to remember that because I can't think of another. Actually, you know what? We'll do like another.
Wiggle.
Oh, you know what? Here's what we're going to do for stagger. Ugh!
Annie, are you okay?
Ugh. This is just a little bit of a lean. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Perfect.
I think it needs to be more dramatic. I can't tell.
Yeah, no, it
Yeah,
needs
you're
to be
right.
more like first position.
Oh.
More like Smooth Criminal.
There we go.
Michael
Yeah.
Jackson lean. All right. So this guy's acted, this guy's acted. You guys are done. These guys are going to go. All right, so this guy's going to get adjacent to his mate and proceed to whack and bash.
Excellent. He
However,
fell right into my trap.
I think they're just going to slash you because it gains True Strike when they're adjacent to their allies, which I don't think actually matters.
Because it doesn't affect me because I don't have any of those abilities.
But the bash doesn't really do anything because you have Sturdy on your turn, which means you're just not affected by...
Well, that's actually not true. I have Sturdy from the start of each round until the start of my turn.
Okay, so interesting. So bash would affect you.
Yes.
Well, I'm going to
Until the end of the round, in which case then I become Sturdy again.
I'm a slash and bash. They hit you for 2 for the slash. Doesn't do
Okay.
anything. Bash also hits, and you are... Let's see here. Bash 1 action, physical save, or become dazed. So you just need to roll an 11. 19, you're fine.
Yo.
All right. Yeah. So we're doing some damage to these people. We're back to the top. You guys can pick who you want to go first.
I have a question about comboing.
Yes.
Can you move before you execute a combo, or does it literally have to be the next action?
That's a fantastic question. I'm going to say that move does not count.
Okay. I got a sweet thing I can do.
Okay.
So if nobody has any pressing need to go, I'll just go styling on these fools.
Yeah, chat has confirmed that Frey does not pierce armor.
Cool.
What about piercing fray damage?
That would go through armor, yes.
All right. You want me to go first because that guy in front of you.
Yeah, but I'm saying I can kill him and damage the guy behind
I will
him.
naturally take him out as a non-action, just as a reaction and marked. Because he's a 1 HP.
Sure, go ahead.
And then I can get into...
All right, so you're going to go first?
Yep. So,
Okay.
the effects of the chain attack last turn. Your foe is marked hit or miss. As long as your target is marked by you at the start of your turn, if they are in range 3, they take magical piercing fray damage from you as a bolt of lightning shoots between you. Critical hit, yada, yada, yada.
Okay, so this guy just dies.
Yeah.
Straight up. Blah! Blah! Your
And
chain
then,
is whipping around. You have your gun. The chain just, like, without you even looking, snaps out and just kills him. Just, blah!
Little shock between them. I think it's time to get into another position.
All right, I'm going to look up range attacks real quick to see if this game has any fucking, like, hey, don't do range attacks when you're standing next to people or whatever. I don't know if they're attacks of opportunity or not is the thing.
I feel like I did see something like that.
Okay. Yeah, I think you get just penalties for doing range attacks in melee. I don't think there are penalties for moving out of people. There's not like threatened ranges that I saw. And if there were, I'm sure your character would have some sort of thing that's like, I can just fuck off and not be next to people with no penalties.
Like dashing?
Yeah.
So I can dash, shoot as my 2 light actions?
That seems good.
Yeah. I think we're gonna blip out a little bit. If I go there, it's still in range.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna dash to there, shoot him.
Okay.
4.
That might be a miss. Yeah. You have a +1 for a 5. Yeah, that's not gonna cut it.
I'm gonna do it again and dash afterward.
Okay. Where are you going?
Well, afterward.
Okay.
I choose.
Actually,
It says before or after.
go back to the 5.
Okay.
Add a D6 because he is staggered, so you get a
yeah.
boon, and a boon is just a D6 bonus. Okay, so that's a hit.
Cool.
That's good. Hell yeah, good stagger.
Yo.
All right, so now we roll a D8 damage on this mofo.
Just 1d8 because it's light. 2.
2 does not get through the armor, unfortunately.
But then we do the other one, which was
yeah.
a 14 there.
14. You roll a D6 because if you get a 20 or higher, it gets upgraded to a crit.
Yo.
Yo! All right, 3D8. Or no, 2D8.
Critical 3d8.
Let's look up how it works. I don't know how.
Just light. To
I think if you
critical,
crit, you just upgrade a damage number, but we'll see. Critical. Or maybe it's only light attacks that can critical. Heavy damage. Okay, so heavy attacks typically are the only ones that critical, but check your traits because I feel like the Vagabond has an ability that lets you crit. I'll look it up over here as well.
Every third attack you make upgrades any hit to a critical hit. So it didn't matter for the chain one last turn.
Uh-huh.
Your light attacks can critical hit.
Hell yeah.
If they do deal bonus damage, running gun, you can split up your movement you make with ranged attack ability. Jedi +1 to hit rolls against marked characters.
Okay, so you
If
can
marked by another
crit.
character. So do I roll 3?
Alright, so bonus damage, roll 1 or more damage die each time you gain bonus damage and choose the highest 1, 2, or 3. So bonus damage in this means that when you crit on a light attack, you roll 2d8 and take the highest.
Okay. Whereas critical on heavy, you roll 3d8 and just put all 3.
Yes.
Cool. I guess light attacks you get a little bit more. Oh, we got an 8.
So that's an 8. That's good.
Yo.
Alright, so he takes 6 after armor.
Mm-hmm.
You're shooting this guy?
Yep.
Alright.
Got that wicked lean.
He's got that gangster lean. Alright, so he's down to 26.
You know, I hear if he's got time to lean.
Again. We're gonna just right back. Right back there, I tell you.
Right here?
Yep.
Alright. Oh no,
Can
your hit
you-
points.
Leave him over there. That'll be fun. Can you shoot through cells that contain your ally without hitting
I believe
them?
so, yeah.
As
I don't
long as
see
it's
any
not
penalties
a
for
line
that.
attack like that.
Yeah, so it's bonus damage on a crit, and bonus damage means you roll twice and take the highest result. And it stacks, so if you get bonus damage twice, you roll 3 times to take the highest result.
Just to check real quick.
Yeah.
Do I also have these? Or were they just added?
What do you mean, do you also have them?
Like, are these things I can do?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
You just had so many goddamn traits that it didn't fit on the character sheet. So I had to give you a third thing of traits. The list of tarot card abilities really crushed the character sheet.
It's a full deck. How many cards in a
This is
tarot
a hell
deck?
of a game for a playtest thing, but there are
Yeah.
definitely some issues with the character sheet.
How many cards are in a tarot deck? Traditionally?
52.
Yeah, but
52
you only
total.
use one suit, so it's 13 cards, but
Okay.
that's still 13
Yeah.
entries that need to go somewhere.
Yeah, like I'm working on designing something like. No, characters have 7 abilities at most.
Yep. All right, so
No,
that
Tone
was
it back. We're starting
their
9,
turn.
Tone it back.
I'm going to go ahead and have this man. This man's already gone. No, he went at the end of last turn, so he's going to go. He is going to bash you twice times. That's his cool plan that he has.
2 hops this time.
He got a nat 1 and a 15. So he'll deal 2 damage to you, and you'll be staggered.
But I'm sturdy now, so
Okay, so you don't get staggered.
right.
Dope.
Still 2 damage though.
I mean, I have armor.
Yeah, he's got
too,
armor
so-
too. That's his cool thing is he has armor too, which is like super boring but also incredible.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
all right. So it's back to you guys. Either the seer or the stalwart can go.
Do you mind if I go?
No, you're good.
Cool. Okay, so can you move me next to Nausicaa on her right? Or their right, excuse me.
Your hit points.
Sure.
1, 2.
Well, whichever you prefer.
Like
It's your
this?
choice. No, down 1 square.
That?
Perfect.
Oh
right
shit! You're gonna
there.
throw your sword, aren't you?
No, I have something way better.
Okay.
I'm gonna do my Demon Cutter combo, which turns my Demon Cutter attack into a line 3 attack.
Woo!
Ooh.
All right.
So, do I need to roll against both these guys?
That's a great question. I think you do. Let me double check. Don't roll yet. Let's see here. Okay. Line attacks. Basic actions, attack rules, AoE rules. Okay. Not clear from immediately looking at it. I'm going to say that you roll individually.
Okay. The other thing I wanted to do is use my Demonic Strength ability to make any action heroic to turn my damage.
Damn. We did something wrong, which is lines are orthogonal only.
Oh, okay.
However, I'm going to allow it this time.
No, that's all right. I'll do something different.
Okay.
In that case, you just put me back where I was. I'll just keep bashing on that same guy.
All right. Yep.
Yep.
Smash him.
And I'm gonna still use my Demon Strength to make my damage heavy for this.
Hell yeah.
Or not.
No! All right, rolls a 1. Doesn't do it.
Straight miss.
So orthogonal is up.
It's
or
the cardinal
so-
directions, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
No diagonals, basically.
Got it.
So this guy takes 1 damage off the jump.
I prefer isometric directions.
Non-Euclidean maps.
non-Euclidean.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
He's going to start to get rowdy on this mendicant over here. Oh no, his stuff. Bring your stuff with you, guy. All right. He will attempt to bash twice times because
All right.
Is he still
bashing
staggered?
is what's up. Yeah, he's still staggered, which doesn't actually have any effect on his attacks. He got a 9 to hit.
Defense 12?
You have defense 12.
Yeah.
Holy moly. So you are not about it. How do you avoid this attack?
Nausicaa is... Well, she's big. So, what she does, I think,
Ain't nothing
is
wrong
she
with that.
takes her hat off and just fucking deflects it with the hat. Just like, no.
No.
Not about that.
No. Not today.
Oh man, we've unlocked the hat fighting style.
Lovely.
Okay, so that was his cool turn. So now it's back to you guys. I believe the seer is the only one left who can act. Go ahead and do stuff.
Let's see.
Now that we figured
I'm
it out,
gonna
they're no
take
longer in
one
lines in
step
any
forward.
direction.
Okay. Like these.
Yep. And use Astra again
With the combo
with the combo.
and the cross, you're going to hit this
yeah.
guy too? Dope.
So it does, light damage, inflicts frostbite again, staggers, and the combo does close blast 1.
Close blast 1. So that's everyone. Close blast 1 means everyone around you.
Yep.
But I believe you have several mendicant abilities
Oh,
that
yeah.
make it
So
so
what that does is
yeah.
allied characters caught in my area of effect spaces are resistant to that damage and are cleansed after the action resolves. If they're caught in the attack space, they're immune to the damage and the effects and are cured instead.
Okay. So you're resistant to the damage and you get cleansed, which doesn't really matter as
Correct.
much. But you
Take
get
a
a
bath.
free D6.
Oh, and also all allied characters in the area are blessed as well.
Okay, so he's already blessed, so you can't be double blessed.
That's true.
That's not what my mama said.
So
bless
yeah,
you.
Blessed to be stressed.
but you still get the free D6 of damage on these kids though. So go ahead and roll that.
Turn at
See,
me.
1d6.
I ain't doing nothing over here.
2.
Okay, so no extra damage, but you're stacking blights on these guys, which is really good.
Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-da-bum, bum, ba-dum, bum.
So they're blighted and staggered. So now they have double blight, which I've represented by just making 2 blights, which I'm sure won't confuse me 30 seconds from now. Final guy's gonna go. He takes 2 damage. Brutal. He's going to go 1. Oh no, I need to lock down that layer. 1 second. Lock the layer. Go back. I'm actually better off over here. All right, so he's going to come up and he is going to attempt to bash you twice times.
I have a reaction.
Oh shit!
Once per round, if an ally in range 3 is targeted by an attack, you may dash 2 spaces towards that ally if you are not adjacent to them. Then if you're adjacent to them, you may swap the primary target to you instead, even if you're not in range.
Yeah! So you jump in the way, take the hit on the chest.
Yeah.
Cool.
I yell at something like, Nausicaa, look out!
Oh, hell yeah. So you jump in the way. Let me actually move the camera so that Twitch can see.
I got this.
Jump in the way. You absorb the damage completely. You are bludgeoned. You take the not staggered, but dazed effect. You ignore it. Completely negate that hit. And the other one was a 6, so he misses you. So he swings. He's gonna hit you on the first one, but your Dallas jumps in the way, takes the hit, and then the other one misses. So you're totally good.
Thank you for your aid, little man.
Regular size Rudy. All right.
I need my inhaler.
Oh no. Okay. So we're back at the top of the initiative. Which one of you guys wants to go first?
Got that.
Oh,
Cass,
kind
you're
of
now
going
responsible
on.
for the guy behind me.
Yep. What's he at right now?
He's at 32,
He's still.
unaffected in any way.
And if you can handle the one in front of you, I'll handle the one in front of me.
So do we want to start? How do we want to start?
It doesn't really... you need to start, because if you could stop that guy from messing us up from behind, that would be great.
All right.
You made your 2 attacks last round, right?
Yeah.
So this is your 3rd attack.
Yeah.
It might be time for a critical chain.
Yo.
Yeah, chain that guy.
Is he
to the
within?
ground.
He's
3?
within 3, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
How many hit points is he at?
He's at 32
Oh,
with
wow.
armor 2.
But we're still gonna.
He's probably not gonna die this round, but
no. But D20.
Yeah.
13.
that's a hit.
And it's
Auto
not a
crit.
critical.
3d8. Mush
Auto
this
crit.
man.
Yep.
So combos can't continue to happen. Like,
I was not able to determine whether or not combos just continue comboing. But the rules that I read didn't say that it doesn't happen. So I'm going to allow it. You can combo to your heart's content.
correct us if we're wrong, chat.
Yeah,
But
correct me if I'm wrong, but
otherwise, I will be comboing.
if you do, my understanding is that if you have a combo ability and the previous action that you took was combo, it gains combo, and there's no reason why that wouldn't stack, as far as I can tell.
comboing
It's a playtest
until
game.
the fantasy cows come home.
That was my roll.
It's a 6.
Yeah.
All right, so he takes 4.
Yep.
Down
Any
to 28.
other effects from that at the moment? I don't think so.
Go take a look.
I didn't do anything last turn to him. No one did anything to him. But he's marked.
All right. Oh, he is marked. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me get the mark going here real quick.
Use yellow for me.
You got it. Blia.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So that was his go. He is gonna respond by just coming over and hitting you with a sword. That's his. Oh no, his stuff. His things. You have your hit points, my man. You good? All right. Well, he comes down. He's going to bash twice times. That's his cool plan.
All right.
Those are both going to be hits very easily.
Because I got defense 12.
So you're going to take a total of 4 damage and become dazed. Not good.
I already went this round, so
Yeah. So you'll be dazed at the
Yeah.
start of your next turn.
yeah.
And I have no idea how long dazed effects last. It might just be like I don't know if it's like a permanent thing or if it's for 1 turn. 1 turn seems a lot more fair. But you never know with games like this.
Mm-hmm. Like in Pokemon, paralyzed is 1 turn, confused could be the entire rest of the game.
Yeah, it might be a
I'm still confused.
Very.
I attacked myself in my confusion.
Didn't hurt though, because you got resistance.
all right, so let's
Swagger
see
me.
I
here.
don't think it works like that.
Double my attack, please.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Chat can let me know. I'm going to run it as though it's end of turn. Okay, so that was his cool turn. So now either the Mendicant or the Stalwart gets to go. Dallas or Nausicaa. What's it going to be?
You can go first this time if you want. I went first
Okay.
last time.
I'm gonna step back 1 to the right 1.
Wait, hold on.
My back. Down.
You had it-
right.
Like this?
No,
This?
that.
Yeah, I figured it was this.
Ah.
And
Laser.
you know it, Astra again. So
Blast them real good.
yeah, line 4, cross 2, gonna Cure would not do anything for you.
No, I'm tanked up on hit points, and I also have Vigor 1, so...
Yeah, never mind. So that doesn't actually matter, but I
I've
will.
actually taken no damage this fight.
All right, save at the end of every turn. That seems fun and fair. Let's do that.
So
So you will be dazed until you roll an 11 or higher at the end of your turn.
the
So-
end of my turn or
Yeah,
every
so
turn?
at the start of your next turn, you're going to be dazed, no matter what you
Okay.
do. At the end of that turn, you save against dazed, and if you roll an 11 or higher, you're no longer dazed. Unfortunately, there's a skeleton who goes in between there who might hit you again and daze you.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
hard knock life.
But it's the end
So-
of every turn or at the end of every my turn?
Every your turn.
Okay. Cool. What does it do at the start of my turn if I'm dazed?
You get a minus d6 to your attack rolls.
Wow,
Okay.
1.
Okay, so
that
no
doesn't
damage,
Do anything.
but it does stack
But it is
blight.
another frostbite, so.
The blight
and
is adding up.
staggers again.
So these dudes are perma staggered.
They are not okay.
They are not okay. All right, so the one that you just hit is first going to take 3 frost damage. Wow. Down to 22. And then he is going to attack you with the twice times bash, as he is wont to do. He rolls a nat 20, so he's going to get bonus damage, which for monsters I think is just plus d6. So he'll hit you for 4. So I think you end up taking 3 because you have 1 armor. Is that correct?
I do have 1 armor, yes.
All right, so you're down to 21. And the other one's going to go. He'll go down to 27 right away. I'm like a billion layers deep. All right.
Yep.
And he is going to smash and bash your ass, Mr. Dallas.
He can try.
He will try. He gets a 9 and a 10.
Those will hit.
Okay. So no damage, but you are dazed. Except for you can't be dazed, can you?
Correct, because I still haven't gone yet.
Okay. So now it is your turn, Mr. Dallas.
Dallas is gonna just punch this guy in the head with his
Hell
sword.
yeah. Sword punching.
That's a 6.
Okay, 6 is not going to do it. You need
Alright.
at least a 7.
And
Also, because... Yeah, you're not dazed. Never mind.
yeah, I'm gonna do it again.
Light attacks.
That'll hit
That'll do it.
for 3 damage.
Okay. This guy takes 3.
You got
And then
no
on my
armor?
next turn, I'm gonna go to the top of them like you did at the bottom, and I'm gonna hit him with a line.
All right. So that was all
This
of
is just like fun
everyone's
Fantasy
actions,
Titans.
right?
Mhm.
All right. So they actually get to start because you guys ended.
Mhm.
I think this one is going to try and reproc. Well, no, he's going to wait until you save and then try and hit you because I'm a nasty man. This guy is going to attack the mendicant, but first he's going to take 3 damage, so he's going to go down to... All right, I'm going to group these slightly different. Go down to 9... Oh my god, it goes up to
Oh, no.
2,000 hit points.
This is hard mode.
What have we done?
Overflow detected.
He reached his limit break. Now he's coming for your ass. All right, so he's going to get a 12. He misses twice, very badly.
Oh, getting cold, are we?
You should go, then you, then me,
All right.
in that order.
All right, so you want to go next?
Yep, I got to roll
So you
saving.
You do that at the end, so
At
you
the
have a
end.
full turn of actions, and then you can
Okay,
save.
but I still get the minus. Zoom back in on my area a little bit. Let me see. All right.
So these guys are staggered, so you get a plus d6 to hit them.
You should be dancing your way to the right to try to put
Yeah.
us in between you and the other guy.
Yeah, yeah. I can do that still. I can go from there to there. No problem. So I'm going to go forward 2.
Okay.
And then hit.
All right, so you get a minus d6 and a plus d6, and those cancel out, so you
Cool.
just roll.
No, having to roll both.
Oh,
Oh.
7
that-
plus 1 is a hit.
8. Yeah, that
Yeah.
hits.
yeah.
okay.
Yep,
And then,
Sorry, from here it looked like a 1.
yeah.
dang.
Just
Only I
light
could roll
attack.
those.
Yep, straight up d8.
5.
All right, so 3 damage on this man.
And
All right, so that is 16?
16.
And then is that a space right there?
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna go there.
It's a very small space.
Yeah, you're precariously balancing on the edge,
Yep.
but that's cool.
Same thing.
I
Roll,
hope the gears don't turn.
We do hope that.
Oh no.
That hits.
It still hits. Yep. And
Straight blasting these
4.
men.
So 2 damage. Gets
This is
through.
the part where Will hits a button and the whole map changes.
Oh, man.
Oh no!
Dude, you don't even know. I don't think we're going to have time to go through the whole thing, so we might have to turn this into a 2-parter.
Mm-hmm.
It's only been an hour, though, so we're
Yeah.
making decent time.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was your go.
I should be at
All right.
17 right now, not 21,
Why would you be at 17?
because I took a hit last turn.
All right.
And
I took 4 last turn.
either what you've done before or
But
something if you have something better.
in between,
We just need to keep them in a line,
the robots
and we can keep
attack.
line blasting them.
Yep. So this guy. Oh, you save at the end of your turn.
Oh,
roll
yeah.
roll me an 11 to not be dazed. Nope. Still dazed.
No.
Don't fall off.
This robot is not going to spend its whole movement to chase Mr. Coppola across the map. Instead, it's going to attack the nearest target.
Mm-hmm.
So it needs to get a 12. That's just not happening. I got 1 hit, hit you for 2, and you are dazed. Ha ha. Hee hee ho ho.
Okay.
It blasts you with its shield. But that actually doesn't matter, right? Because your attack's auto hits. You don't have to roll. No. So you're going to go next?
Mm-hmm.
So do you have any ranged attacks that you would like to go further?
No.
Okay,
My range
never
attack is
mind.
kind of meh,
All right.
especially compared to
You
my
still have the cross
normal attack.
anywhere along. Can you
Oh
step
no,
back?
yeah, I have an ability that
Or-
I think extends other people's abilities.
Yeah, so the wild card wasn't super clear. The way that I'm ruling it is you can place the wild card, and then if it's caught in an AoE, it does a burst 1 AoE that
Yeah.
increases the size of the AoE.
Yeah. So
That would actually be relevant. Well, only if a line attack triggers it. Because if so, then I
Yeah.
can tag all 3 of them on my turn.
I mean, do you want to?
Got it.
Let me see what I can also stack onto my stuff to see if this makes it worthwhile. I mean, we can. I don't have anything that's gonna like boost it on my end.
Okay.
So yeah, Cass was saying that because it's a line and a cross with combo, you could take a step back and hit all 3.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Yeah,
do that.
Do that.
Yep.
And,
You are opening up a little bit for that guy to get towards me, but they were
Yeah.
gonna. Are they nimbly? Can they go diagonal or no?
They can't, and it
Okay.
seems like they attack the nearest person. So
Yeah. So I think.
Also, if we absolutely have to, Cass, we can kill the middle one, and I'll move there, and they can't move past or through me.
But I don't see
6.
that being.
damn. So they're all
big
going
of
to
a-
Yeah, I
take
don't think
6
it's gonna matter.
and frostbite
And staggered.
and stagger.
Good, that actually staggers that guy. Yeah.
Alright, so he will take a frostbite, which I'll put over here.
Mm-hmm.
And he does the stanky leg
Does close blast 1 go diagonal?
lead. Close blast 1. Yes.
All right. So that guy that's near me is hit with Fortuna.
Okay, what does that do?
I don't know. It's not on here.
What?
It just says Fortuna.
Auto
which
hit
is-
fray damage. So he takes fray damage, but he's got armor, so it doesn't really affect
Okay.
him. All right.
Cool.
Okay, about to say, did you overclock this class?
Hold on.
No.
It's like, I hit this guy with my Fortuna. What does it do? I don't know.
We've never used it before.
Fucking got him. All right.
It's,
All right, so all
it's
these
like
dudes
a,
take 6 is the takeaway here.
It's like a sports drink.
Yeah.
That's what the body craves.
Mhm.
Oh, Fortuna. Dun, 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 dun.
All right, so he's down 20.
So I see you step back there like, what are you
Holy
doing?
moly.
Okay, I
Dude,
got
the
you.
AoEs are real life in this game. Holy crap. All right, so I will go ahead and, let's see, which of these dudes have I activated already? This guy,
That middle
Yep.
dude is just fucked.
so he's going to take 3.
Oh, God.
And because he is a stupid robot machine, he will not move out of this line because there's a person he can just attack twice.
Go for it, buddy.
I believe he's going to hit you once because I got a 7 and your
Yeah,
armor
7
class
will
is
miss.
8.
Yes.
Okay, so he will bash you for 2 damage, which does nothing because you are a tough boy. That's pretty much his whole turn. And he took his 3 blight damage, so not great for this Necron. They're Necrons. Can we be real? They're Necrons. They're Necrons.
Necron.
Are they Necrons? They're Necrons.
They got that grand.
Okay, so who's next? I think it's
Necrons.
just you.
It's
Me.
right?
mostly Necrons.
Can you move me diagonally 1 to the right, up to the right, I should say, to
2,
northeast?
3, 4. Okay, I'm gonna be. This is impassable terrain. This little portal
Yeah,
right here.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna be super generous though and say you can slide through
Perfect.
for funsies. It's a play test. It's fine.
All right, and then I'm gonna attack them with my line 3.
Hell
light
yeah.
attack.
This is your fucking thing where you throw your sword and it becomes
No,
a
this is
meteor?
just the combo effect of my regular attack.
Hell yeah.
I feel like it is passable, but it would just be Dallas being like, peace, and just leave. I have a great plan, guys. Peace. Just
I have a great plan.
disappear.
You've got this.
hang on. I need to get in position. Excuse me, enemy. Let me slip through. Okay, die.
Yeah, I feel like he just shoves the robot out of the way. That's
Yo.
a nat 20, baby!
There we go.
So it's a critical hit, which means it gains bonus damage.
It becomes a critical, right? Which is
Yeah.
3d6 damage.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
me.
yeah.
Gets bony damage.
I don't think it gets bonus damage. That's only your special thing.
So that's 8, 9.
Alright, so 9 on the first guy?
Yep.
That's good.
And then the second guy.
So he takes 7 down to 13.
So that will also hit him
Still gonna hit.
for 2 damage.
I do want to see the throw so bad.
I know, but the throw is so suboptimal.
Alright, so he takes 2 damage. He's got armor. He takes none damage.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So that, I believe, is everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna go back to the top with, we'll go ahead and resolve this robot's turn. He'll take 3 down to 4.
Ooh.
And then he will go to the nearest person. Evens is you. It is you.
Yep.
He will come and, oh no, his stuff. He will come and slash and bash your face and body. He misses the slash. What is your defense? It's 12.
12,
He
yeah.
misses the bash too.
Yeah. No, I'm slippery. I'm
You're
like,
dodging like a son of a bitch on the edge of this gear, just just
He's
trying
the
not to
drunken
fall.
master.
Do you have an
I don't
AoE
like the way
you
you're
want to
coming
go
at me.
farther?
oh, I can do fun things.
We could even say you do like a sweet, like you dodge back 45 degrees to avoid a swipe, and then like grab onto him with the chain and pull yourself back up. One of them's, you know, that thing. All right,
That's
do you want to
not
go?
very-
Do you want to go next or?
Yeah.
right.
I think so. I got him marked. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. I'm going to First off, he is going to take magical piercing fray damage from you. Yeah. So. Yeah.
Dude, what is going on with my capture here? No, we're good. It's just a little bit behind.
And even though I'm already within range 3, can I still teleport to within range 3 to a different area around them?
Let me see.
Bottom lines there.
Yeah, you just teleport within 3 anywhere you want.
So I want to go 3 on the.
Yeah.
And I can shoot diagonally.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
That way?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That seems good.
And double pistol.
Yeah, so now in my mind, he swings at you, you jump backwards off the ledge and appear orthogonally, diagonally on the other side with the gun.
He swings at me. First one, I do the chain dodge. Second one, I'm just like, when he lunges towards me further, nope.
Okay.
Not here.
You're just swinging under the gears to come up.
Oh, no, I can teleport as well.
Oh, well.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so
Either
now
one.
what? You going to shoot him?
Us
Yeah.
out of here.
A little bit of
The portal's right there.
bit of shooting.
All right.
Yeah,
You
but
can leave if
11.
you're not having
That
fun.
hits.
7.
I don't think you'd let me leave.
7 damage?
Yep.
All right, so he takes 5 down to 19. Go.
I'd let you leave. You're just not allowed to come on the next one.
So he's moved. He's the only one that's moved.
I'm not
this
confident in
round.
your victory
Correct.
potential without me.
I'm
Bummer.
fine with where I am, so I'm not going to jiggle any. We'll shoot again. We get an 11.
What is going on here? There we go.
Hey, cool. And then 1 damage. So-
Okay, so not so much on
No.
the second attack.
Nah.
All right.
But I will, on the second after it, use my dash to. I'm gonna go. Start to come around.
That way? I will point out that this is impassable terrain. You can't shoot through this. This little rectangle right here.
Oh no, you're shooting through the portal and some
Yeah.
poor villager is gonna like get it in the shoulder.
Just some terrible demon.
You can vaguely hear faint crying through this green portal door. If you want to fan the hammer through
I
there, you
needed to
can.
roll.
Oh my god.
I needed to roll for the dazed effect.
Yeah, you do need to save against
Yeah.
that. Not so
Still-
much.
No, I still got the plus and the minus at the same time though. But
All right, so my
Yeah,
last robot's
so
gonna
no
go.
bonuses.
He is gonna attack yo ass.
Sure.
I think that at this point they've determined that you are not like they can't actually hurt you. So first he's gonna take 3 damage, and then he's gonna actually attack the mendicant instead. That is the move.
Yes. Step closer.
He didn't take his stuff with him.
I know
Oh,
his
no!
things and his stuff. All right.
He just steps out of his frostbite like that sucks.
Let's do that again. Never.
I'll be right back. I have a plan. Leaves the server.
He stole my plan.
Oh shit.
Okay.
He also needs his wicked gangster lean.
So he hits you for 2 damage, and you are dazed for what it's worth.
Okay.
You have 1 armor, correct?
Yes.
Down 18. Okay. All right. So that was the end of the round, I think. Was it? Or wait, no.
No.
I still haven't gone yet,
Yeah.
and I don't think you've gone yet, have you?
Yeah. No. We're fresh in the round.
Okay.
Yeah.
So which one of you wants to go next?
You go ahead. I'll go last because that protects me from the dazed effect.
Okay.
Appropriately stacking out.
Left.
This is just
two
fine.
up
What's-
one.
Once it clicked in my brain, I figured it
Yeah.
all out.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
you know what it is, baby?
It's that Astra
Is that fucking Astra combo again?
Fortuna. Here we go.
Ooh. I mean, I got my thing. Shoot, shoot, whip, shoot, shoot, whip.
Yeah. Well, no,
5.
your strategy is in figuring
Nice.
out when to deploy the automatic crit and how best to deploy it.
That's
All right. So this man's gonna take 3 damage down to 7. This man's gonna take 3 damage down to 16. And
Staggered and
they continue to be staggered,
frostbite.
and they gain another frostbite.
Mm-hmm.
Brutal.
Did that one get hit by the cross, or is this different attack?
Oh, he gets hit too?
Yeah.
You're right. He's got the cross. Gets styled
why I
on,
stepped
random
there.
guy. All right. Even more frostbite.
Wait, does he get 1?
Yeah, he's down to 1.
Oh. Would he like to go next?
I think
he'll
he would.
die if he does.
I mean, he has no choice. He's got to go sometime.
Damn, it's a real show you the door situation.
All right, so he dies.
Don't worry, guys. I have a plan.
His
Guys.
Arcanite ability procs, and he has 1 more hit point of sweet, sweet life. And he will proceed to
Step out of frostbite.
Yeah, not take his stuff with him.
chase after you and attack you.
Okay.
He gets a +1. He's got to get a 12. He gets
Oh,
2 hits.
No.
You are dazed and take 4 damage, so you're down to 14. And that is, I think every single one of these skeletons has gone.
Yeah, it's just me.
So now it's your
Aren't you
go.
assholes
Can I go-
going to help me?
Down 1 and attack the guy who's got 1 hit points
For
right
sure.
from there. Yeah, okay, that's what I'm gonna do.
Getting wailed on.
Yeah, they have adapted their strategy.
I'll
It took
miss
them a
my
little
first
bit.
one. And hit my second one.
Okay.
Yo.
5 damage.
With a "Hurrah!" you swing your dragon bone sword and you immediately discorporate this glowing skeleton, and his armor, which is all arcanite metal, just clangs onto the gears. A lot of it falls. There's like a 3-second pause as it goes the 50 feet to the bottom of this cube and clangs, and he is destroyed.
Oh, there's a bottom. That's good.
Oh.
There's some stuff down there that you guys failed to survey. Don't worry about it.
Hopefully loot.
All right.
It's all loot. I'll dive down there right now. No.
So,
It's not top of the turn again.
No.
yep, top of the round. I'll have this guy take 4 damage and then go.
Ooh. Feels rough, buddy.
He is going to go ahead and move like a dice, which is probably ill-advised, and try and take out this mendicant. Doesn't hit either time. That's my cool go. What are you guys gonna do?
They're just batting the swords away
Yeah,
with their
like,
hat.
what are you doing?
Stop that!
In my mind, before you said the hat thing, I made up a fighting style where you have a hand of tarot cards that you like parry with. Anyway, like a fan.
That's also very cool.
All right.
You got both
So
going on.
Yeah.
who go next?
Either one of you two.
Just a lovely
I'm always going to be
balance.
last in this fight.
You want me to just bop in and...
Yeah,
get
bop
some
in and
chip
save the
damage?
girls when we can go
Yeah,
down to the bottom and
um,
loot. Like a giant piggy bank.
Still marked. So
I love
I'm
how you
gonna-
guys have assumed it's loot and not like a dragon.
Well, there's definitely loot in that. We just saw a body fall off, so there's loot. Look, they wouldn't make a dungeon without loot in it.
Yep.
You
How
think people
do
would
we
do that?
want-
How
Make
would
a
you attract the
dungeon
best
and not put
adventurers?
loot?
It's free real estate.
It's
Yeah.
free real estate.
I know I'm going to teleport near that guy somewhere. Do you want me to just pop in and peace out again?
Do you want to?
It's up to you. I mean,
you're
we
still...
got this well in hand at this point.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm just going to...
As long as somebody can bop the 4-drop one to death to proc his thing,
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
kill him on my turn.
Oh, there. That's within range of that. But I'm going to start shooting at that guy and stepping back as well.
Okay.
I still have the +1 and the -1 die, so they cancel.
Correct,
out.
yeah.
Yep. But 6, so the first one doesn't.
+1 is a 7. That
Is he at
is
7?
actually going to do it. He is
Oh, cool.
7, so you hit him.
Twin ties. 1 damage though, so not.
Unfortunate.
And then I'm gonna move back diagonal. Face. Am I still in range there?
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
We could argue line of sight, but I'm not thinking about it too hard.
Hit and
1 damage.
yeah, 1 damage at least. That's something. And he is
Alright.
marked now as well. Can I have only 1 target marked at once, or
You can have any number of
Any number?
marks.
It's not going to matter because when he activates, he dies.
Yep. And then I'm well outside of range, so I don't need to bother with it. They'd have to really come at me to do things. All right
He is marked. All right. We'll activate this man who probably takes 4 damage. He is like his shield cracks just from the sheer thermodynamic destruction that he is experiencing. He staggers, and the ice breaks and falls off of him as his bindings force him yet still into undead servitude, and he will attack the mendicant.
You got to fight.
Okay. He's gonna get 2 hits for 4 damage, and you are dazed.
Ah!
And confused.
Down to 10. All right. Your guys' go. I think it's mendicant go.
You can peace out if you need to peace out. I can
Yeah.
handle this.
Or do you have big healing blasts? Or are you just here to smack them with your tarot?
There's not a
cards
lot
and
of healing in this game.
Speak for thyself. I heal myself.
There you go.
As in you become the heel in the wrestling
No,
match?
I have vigor 1.
Well, yeah. No, you become the heel in the wrestling
we go
match.
to 1.
Uyghur?
Yes, as Chekhov would say.
Uyghur with the nuclear vessels?
The nuclear vessels, Captain. Excuse me, but why do you keep your nuclear vessels?
Such a good heist
See,
movie.
I can't get too far
About
away
stealing
because that
whales.
portal in the middle of the map is just blocking
Mm-hmm.
all routes.
Once you start to look at things, like, a lot of these movies are heist movies, or,
Yeah, I'm just gonna Astra
spy
to the right
movies. It's
and
like,
then
of
cross
course
up.
it's a spy movie.
Okay. So that'll hit him.
Yeah.
All right. So go ahead and roll the damage. You need a 3 or higher.
6.
Okay. So this man is dead as hell. And this man gets another frostbite proc and takes 4 damage.
If you move literally anywhere, I will trap him on my turn, because
Yeah,
once I'm next
and,
to him, he can't go anywhere.
With that, I'm also going to. Let's go up to left 2.
That?
2.
Okay, like that.
Yeah.
So you peace out after blasting these dudes with Astra.
Yeah.
Okay. That brings us to. Does this guy get an action? Has he acted already? I can't remember.
I don't think he has.
All right, so he will act, promptly take 3 frostbite damage, going down to 6. Can he give chase? Is there enough room? Yeah, he's going to give chase for sure.
If you activate the blessing, I can discard the fool to make you dash 3 towards the nearest enemy and gain its hatred until the end of that thing's next turn.
So he will do some bonus damage
Help!
and hit you. So that's going to be
He's not going to survive my turn.
2, and then 4. So you will take 1 and 3 for a total of 4 damage, down to 6 hit points.
Oh.
Not looking good.
I should mention, I think this is an instant thing. Like, I think you can just do that at any time.
Okay, well then I'll activate my blessing.
Sweet.
So I will discard the fool.
We'll go ahead and show the camera this amazing tarot card set that she busted out. Look at this crazy shit. It's so good.
Like,
For
I've
those
seen,
curious, it's called the Marigold Tarot. It's by Emrit Brar. It's amazing.
I've seen some of the ones that we have had for sale here, and I've seen the price tags they have. I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know.
But yeah, the
There we
fool. Ally must immediately
Yeah.
dash 3 towards the nearest enemy and gains the hatred of that enemy until the next turn.
Oh shit! We got another status effect up in this joint. Let's see what hatred does in this game.
The intent I was hoping for was to do that before I
So
took damage.
it's not
so-
actually a buff. You just must include that character that you hate in all of your actions.
Good. I got him.
What's the action you're taking? I'm going to the park. Dang, I gotta go to the
I
park
just
too.
pick him up and just take him off to the park.
You want to go to the park? No, I can't unless that guy I hate's there. So I kick his ass. All right, your go.
I guess I'm required to attack him,
You
right?
must.
Yeah.
If you are to take an action, it must include him as a target. You
That
got
was
him.
it.
You hit him.
Yeah, all of the things.
Good thing it's a light attack.
Yeah, 2 damage. Not going to cut it on this man. On a d6.
All
There's
of these
five.
things have
Let's
an
see.
upside and a
You weren't,
downside, and I.
stunned at all, right?
Correct.
Okay. So you get a boon because he is staggered and has been staggered for a million years. So that is a critical.
Okay.
So you will roll twice and take the highest results. Just roll 1 more d6 and see if it's a 6.
No.
Okay. All right, so he'll take 3. And then he starts the next turn and takes 3.
And dies.
So he's down to 1.
Oh, no, he doesn't. Damn.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
he
right,
has
'cause he
that armor
procs.
thing.
Yes, you're right. Well, I tried.
He gets
It's
one more
okay.
set of swings on this Mendicate. Let's see if we
Wait,
can.
which character hates which one? Does he hate you or you hate him?
I hit him.
Yeah.
Hate.
All.
You hate
He.
him?
Dallas hates robots.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, that was already a given.
Yeah.
All right, so 1 miss on you, 1 hit
Ah, fuck.
for 2 damages.
Ugh,
Down to 4.
Just hope I don't whiff.
All
yeah.
right.
Well, actually, it doesn't matter. Well, because he'll die on his next turn.
Yeah.
Anyway, so.
The tarot effects come with a good thing and a bad thing, and that
spend your
was the
blessing.
least bad thing that was
All right.
was. The,
So
I
now
hate-
it is your guys' turn to style on this man
Yeah,
in
hang-
whatever way you see fit.
I got this one. I'm going to hit him.
Okay.
Because I hate him.
All right.
I got a 12, so 13.
You should save versus hatred at the end of your previous turn, but we don't have to.
It's okay, because I want to hate him.
I want. Can you choose to fail saves? All right, you kill this man. You kill this
choose
robot.
to hate this.
I'll
With
let
a-
you do that.
With like gleaming disgust in your eyes, like fully curled up face, you lift the bone axe over your head and just destroy him, like bisect this skeleton.
You should've
Dallas
thrown
woke
your
up
bone
and
at
into
him.
chose
nothing.
hatred.
I no longer can summon my own like hatred. I can only experience magical based hatred.
And
go.
you what? Get addicted to it? Like,
Yeah, I'm like so a nerd to the emotion of
All right,
hatred.
so we are out of combat. We're gonna do a quick narrative thing to sort
We're
of
gonna
wrap
go back
this
to
up
the first sheet?
because I have a whole nother combat after this, but we don't got time for that shit. So you have elixirs on your combat
Yep.
sheet that recover you half of your hit points when you drink them. So it just gives you 12 back. You can consume one or both of those at this time. The immediate things around you are clicking gears that aren't quite moving the way they should. You look over the side to the bottom. It's just a cube of gears with another closed portal. Like there's a door, but it's full of gears on the inside. The obvious exits are north, where there is a green light and the sounds of a child crying.
Yeah, I guess we're going that way.
Yeah.
We need to rescue this child.
And yeah, pretty much.
Can we see? Is there a portal above us?
Are you drinking any elixirs?
Hell yeah, I am.
1 or 2?
1 because I think it's because it says here 50%.
Yeah. So for
so
you,
it would be
12
50% of what, like our total or
total.
what I've lost.
total. So you
Okay,
get 12.
So
I'm
So you're
good.
back up to 16.
What about? Is there a portal above us as well?
Yes, it is also closed.
Cool.
Ah, I figured it out. It's like Portal. It's a loop. It's an
Uh,
infinite.
Did you put us in the hypercube? Did you put us in
Who
the
knows?
hypercube?
Who can say?
Wait, guys, we still have a chance to leave.
Leave the child. Go back. Sorry, no. They.
Yeah, I'm sorry we couldn't save the child.
Yeah.
It was not worth
Or
it.
the cube. We just. No, we're,
All right.
we're
You
done.
know,
doing
we're just
that.
moving your village.
Yeah.
Just back up and move, people.
Okay,
No, we're
so
just gonna live there and just never go back to the cube.
the next room is a little bit different than the first room, which is to say it is a platform into empty space where there is a hexagonal control panel. We're out of combat. This is narrative combat.
Okay, if I know anything about anything, it's that we have to walk up to the thing and press A.
You can walk up and start mashing buttons if you want.
Yes.
Go ahead and make me a tinker roll.
oh god,
I have no skill in it.
Hold on.
So you roll 2d6 and roll the lowest one.
unless you push yourself.
You can push yourself, and then you roll 1d6.
2.
Great. So you roll up and start smashing buttons.
Oh my god.
There's a green sphere sort of like floating over this thing of tesseracted hexagons of light. Inside of it, there's a silhouette of a kid with like hands wrapped around their knees, like crying. So you react. You just walk up and smash a button.
Hey,
I hate machines.
Dallas, I don't suppose you think that might endanger... Okay.
We have to save this child.
When you do
yeah.
this, the green sphere disappears. The kid falls out. You can just catch him. That's fine. I'm not going to make you roll for that.
That'd be bad if I failed.
Then some stuff happens.
They just
boy.
scrape a knee. They fall on the platform.
All right.
Oh.
So the room rapidly rearranges itself as metal plates slide out of the walls just between the gears to make a completely new room underneath your feet. It happens so fast that you don't fall, nor are the bottoms of your feet sliced off.
I actually was worried about that.
So we will go to configuration 2.
Oh, convenient. We're all standing on
And
land.
now the doors, at this point when you push that button, it kicks free whatever was making these gears not work. And all around you, the gears are now, it's like quite loud in here. There's all of the machinery of this place is now moving. And you look back the way you came, and it is not the way you came anymore. Also, you can see the back of your own head 3 rooms away in that direction.
I knew
In
it.
a great distance.
We just keep running in the same direction each time. We'll figure it out. Brute force.
Also, some dudes show up.
Okay, let's calm down. A kid got out of here, so we can get out of here.
I mean, also,
You're smarter than a kid.
I just want
want
to point out that 50% of the children couldn't get out of here without our help, so it's a crapshoot.
You're smarter than 50% of children, aren't you, Dallas?
That's not me I'm
I
worried
haven't
about.
discerned that
It's
much
a,
yet.
it's a game show in Arden Eld. Are you smarter than 50% of children?
They get trapped in dungeons.
Well, that's a
All right. So
might tussle we're in here.
Oh,
you
boy.
rearrange the room and find yourself in some extra dimensional space, a gigantic metal gear cube that extends infinitely in every direction. Mr. What is your last name again?
Coppola.
Mr. Coppola is looking at the back of his own head 3 rooms down. You pull your sword out as a variety of Arcanrite monstrosities appear in every corner of the room and every door. You consult the tarot card, and I think you just draw death.
That
you-
doesn't mean anything.
You have a kid in your arms. You have, like, in one hand, you have a kid, in the other hand, you have your fucking 2-handed sword. And this is where we're going to end it for this session. Thanks,
all right
everybody, for
then.
coming out for the playtest of Icon.
Yo.
Real quick, what do we think?
It's
I
good.
really
I like it, yeah.
Yeah, it's got a lot of Final Fantasy Tactics-esque combat. Like, if you like the crunch, that is definitely the way. This is definitely the game for you. If you like that sort of Lancer combat.
Yeah.
I personally probably would not run this for, like, a home game, but I'm happy to do it for a stream just to try it
I
out.
think
Yeah,
the
give
devil
it a
would be
poke.
more fitting.
Oh, yeah. Dude, the devil for sure. We'll go ahead and show that to chat. Yeah, thanks, everybody, for coming out, and thanks for all the rules help as well.
She just looks up and goes, we're fucked. I read the cards and they said that we're fucked.
I hate robots.
I don't see anybody that I want to raid, so we're going to go ahead and end the show. But thanks, everybody, for coming out.